Back live on another edition of Filoosh Talk, episode number 451 of the two. Y'all tapped in with us, man. We got an exciting show for y'all. Exciting guests. I'm just happy to have her here, man. One of the best artists in the city that people know, don't know. She coming for everything, though. She been working a lot of good videos. She been tapped in, different podcasts. I always like her spirit, man. She's just a good young lady. I'm happy to have her here. I want her to introduce herself. What's up, baby?
What's up, y'all? Y'all already know. Well, for those who know me, y'all already know this is Iam Onda. If you don't know, my name is Onda. People call me Onda. You know, I'm your R&B singer, songwriter, you know, all the good stuff. So, what's good? What we on?
We happy to have you here, man.
I'm happy to be here.
Podcast in the motherfucking tri-state right now. We turning up, man. This is the second time you've been on it with me.
True.
I'm just happy to have you here, man. We gonna have some exciting topics. We talking crazy today. We're a little uncensored. Everybody wanted Filoosh Talk to get back to the spice. I want to tell y'all, I took some time off from all that stuff just to show y'all I could switch it up. A lot of people was trying to follow my thought process of what I was trying to do. You know, the vision of talking about relationships and open forum talk. So I stepped away for a little bit, dealt with the artists, getting back to Filoosh Talk. But all my guys saying, we got to turn it up with the spice, man. They like Filoosh Talk. We want the spice, man. We want what you started with, man. So, you know, we here. I got my guests. We got exciting topics for y'all today, exciting questions. And we just going to tap in, man.
So to get right into it, you know, what really turns women on? When we talking to you, Onda, because, of course, you the corresponding woman here.
Good question.
You know what's crazy? I feel like for most women, it really do vary, though, like what turns them on. But honestly, I'm like a more simpler kind of woman. Like, I feel like if a man likes me, like he likes me, and he shows it in his actions, I'm flooded. Like, I'm wet. I'm turned on. Like, that type of shit turned me on. Like, all in action, all in words, it match. I'm turned on.
So what do you mean by like you? Because you're a pretty attractive woman, and I'm sure a lot of guys like you. And so that means you wet all the time from guys looking at you?
No. All right, so wait. Let me say this. Hold on. Let me fix that. Because that was a little messy. I'm more so talking about, like, if I'm dealing with a guy on a personal note, I talk to this guy, dating, seeing this guy. Obviously, I'm going to like that person. So I got to like the guy first. I got to like him first because I don't care if you like me. That don't mean I like you. But if I like you and you like me too, oh, yeah. Like, we're good. And then the actions is, like, exactly what it need to be. I'm turned on. So everything else from that point
Hold on.
is going to turn me on.
I got a couple questions.
You ask the question.
So this don't have nothing to do with money, status, car. He can be in an Uber, something smoother.
That's a whole nother topic. That's like a whole nother thing.
Is it a certain...
Me liking you, it's like I already know what you got going on before I even probably start liking you. Because I truthfully don't be liking people majority of the time off rip. Like, I might say, oh, he a cute guy, but it don't mean I like him. You know what I mean? Like, no. For the most part, I can speak for myself. I don't be dealing with, like, no broke ass niggas. Most of the niggas I deal with are entrepreneurs, business owners. I mean, even if they had like a 9-to-5, they got a good ass 9-to-5. You know what I mean? Like, respectfully. But
he He worked for the water department.
Yeah, most dudes, like, I would prefer, it is a preference for me to deal with a guy who has a car, because I don't feel like all that. Unless it's, I don't know, I won't even say unless. Like, at this point, I'm at such a grown age. It's like, please just, like, try to have a car. Like, just try. But, like, those are things that I don't really feel like I overthink with. Most of the guys that come at me anyways, they got all that shit already. House, car, whatever.
So this good 9 to 5 thing, like, you know, what does that mean? Because what if a person per se don't have a good 9 to 5 on paper, but their financial and saving abilities, because some people know how to do more with less, and some people do less with more. So you got somebody that's a hustler that make all this money.
Yeah, that's entrepreneurship.
But he's not financially intelligent with his spending and his saving.
Oh, well, see, now I'm about to start not liking you.
Oh, shucks.
Yeah. Yeah, now I'm about to start not liking you. Cause that's one thing I don't like is a man, like, if you coming across like some nice little sums of monies, right? It could be hundreds, thousands, it could be tens of thousands, right? But if you coming across some monies and you just automatically losing it, spending it, like, fucked up credit, don't got credit, not trying to build credit, like, it's certain things I do look at, because as a woman, I want stability also with a guy, like, versus, oh, I like him, I'm turned on. That right there alone is not enough. Like, once I start seeing, like, little issues like that, I will, like, because I like the guy, I'll talk to him about certain things just to see, like, where his intentions are at with the things that he's wanting to pursue. But if he just kind of, like, stubborn on that shit, like, money gonna come back, this going to, you know, I don't like that. That's not, I still, as a woman, I still want stability, like, even if I like you. So if I see that you just really ain't giving that, like, I don't like you like that. I'm starting to not like you. I'm starting not to be turned on. Cause it's like, for me, it's not always like about like lust, being turned on. Like, that's cute. But I still, you know, as a grown woman, I still want to at least try to like visualize a future with a man. So stuff like that, I'm probably like 5 years in the future in my head, like, damn, well, 5 years from now, this shit don't change no time soon. This is what I'm gonna have to deal with. I think I'm gonna be with this guy. Like, that's just how I look at stuff. Like, it's fun if it's a temporary thing. I don't give a fuck what your finances are. But at this little cute grown age I'm at, like, I do want somebody that can at least say, if it's not already stable financially, like where they do well with their money, let's say. If it's not that way, then it's like, all right, well, what can I do to fix this for myself? Like, that's how a nigga gotta be willing to want better for himself. That's how I feel.
He can't.
That's cool. So, like, how important is sex in a relationship?
It's everything. It's real important.
Like, it's
real important.
Like, it's cool. You fine with like a man like having toys and stuff in the bed. Mm-hmm. Explain.
I like all that stuff.
So, like, what if the man asking you to peg him? Like, what if the man asking you to butt plug him?
No.
You just said you like all that stuff.
No, I said I like no. Right. Hold up. I said I said I like all that stuff. I didn't say I'm about to peg him.
Okay.
That's where I'm gonna start not liking you. I don't want to peg you. I don't want to eat no ass.
You jumped ahead because that was about to be one of the next questions.
I don't want to do none of. I don't want to do it. Neil, you know, you want to do the stuff on me. We could do the stuff.
So they could use all the toys on you and eat your ass and all that, and you fine with that?
I'm gonna give a look.
So I got a question. So is it mandatory that every guy eat your pussy before sex? Is that mandatory?
No, it's not mandatory, but what I don't like is a guy that don't eat no coochie. You don't eat no coochie. Because I feel like this, like, on some real grown shit, like, I'm gonna wanna do the thing on you. Like, I'm gonna wanna, you know? But now it takes away from, like, certain sex positions. Like, we can't do 69. Like, I can't, I mean, of course, I could probably still, like, you know, give head. But for me, it's just, like, I feel like that's selfish for, like, my partner to not want to do that to me. Like, I feel like even if you ain't did it with nobody else, you need to, like, do it with me.
Yeah.
You need to do it with
up.
you need to do it with me, yeah. Like you need to
better
grow up a little
graduate.
bit. Like
You
even
gotta
if you're
grow
not
up.
the best at
Graduation
it,
day.
let's just say you're not the best at it. You could learn how to do it on me, to whereas I like it how it pleasures me. Like you see
To
what I'm
the
saying?
left.
Because imagine if you meet a female that don't suck dick, and you like, damn, shorty. I mean, what's the problem?
I think that like men used to that. You know what I mean?
Used to that?
Yeah, because
What?
everybody had a girl. I'm not saying like for their whole life. I'm just saying
Okay.
everybody had a girl or a wife or a woman who wasn't all super down with the fellatio before and dealt with this woman for 6 months to a year. I'm not saying they dealt with this all their life.
Okay.
But I'm quite sure to say
I must-
every man has dealt with a woman like, fellatio, because it's like a man. It's like if you like enticing him like that, like a man that eat you once, 2, 3 times a day, he'll wake you up with it, push you to sleep. Like a man get like thirsty and it's like his fangs and his mouth start watering and he say, man, I need that.
Yeah, you
Like,
got.
you know what I mean?
That's attractive. Like shit like that to me is sexy. Like you just like, I'm about to eat your pussy. Like that's sexy
You gotta
to me.
love it though. It's
That's
just like
that's
women.
a that's a turn on. Like I like you even more, Vay. Like you know what I mean. But if it's just like eat my pussy, and you like no, man. Like you ain't treating it like it's a chore. I'm just like all right. See, that's why people be cheating, because if that's something that you know your partner actually really wants and you not fulfilling it, you're not even trying to like get better at it if you don't know how to do it. But you just don't want to do it at all. It's just like all right. Now you wonder why somebody going to get their dick sucked or she just get her pussy ate sometimes. Like, you know what I mean? That type of shit do start happening once people like, they just can't take it no more type stuff. Like, you know.
Well, you got the option of leaving the person.
No, people
You know
do. People got the options of leaving
You know they ain't
and
gonna
all
never
that
do
stuff.
that for the rest of this lifetime. Hey.
Like, I don't know. Yeah, when I was way younger, that's y'all giving me flashbacks. Because when I was way younger, like, I had a guy that just did not do it. And I just was like,
She remember that shit. Look
yeah,
at her
like,
face.
I'm getting
she
mad.
Look
I
like
mean,
that motherfucker.
I'm getting angry because
He
it just,
would not eat nothing.
it was like, and then but this is the thing, if he tried to do it, it was just like, all right, just stop. Just quit. It's okay. All right, I got you. Like, but yeah, no.
So is it appropriate for men to get their ass ate?
No.
Why not?
I feel like this. And
All right, hold. First of all,
I
before
say
you
this with
answer
love.
that,
I say this with love.
before you answer that, did you ever eat a guy's ass?
No.
Okay.
Live on Filoosh Talk.
Yeah, no. I'm not eating no ass. Like, that's just not my thing. I know plenty of chicks that eat ass, and I just be like, these dudes, they wilding out here on it. But like me, I just can't do it. Like,
You gotta leave something.
but see,
to
this
the
is
women,
a
man.
thing too, though. Like, I grew up. I used to have like a lot of gay like best friends, like guys. You know what I mean? Growing up, and that's the stuff that they told me what happened to them. So like me as a straight woman, and I'm supposed to be dealing with a straight man. You doing that? I'm sorry. I've been conditioned to believe that is only for the boys. I'm doing the boys. So as a grown man and you supposed to be straight, I'm now questioning like, all right, well, are you bisexual or are you just like DL, gay? And that's okay. But like, I don't want to be in that with you.
No, I'm not agreeing to this, but just to put a little knowledge, because I'm a historian. The funny part, they say that the butt is the it's
G
like
spot.
yeah, and like some type of
No, but it
hidden
is.
chakra and all this old cool shit. And I'm like, well,
It is.
Fuck it. I guess I won't never find out. Like, fuck
No.
it.
Now, if you're a straight man, you don't need to find out.
Like, why
You-
did
you-
you?
you don't need to
the
find
men
out.
out here who's liking that from a woman. What do we say about those guys? Are they okay? Are they straight? If a man's
some people are
requesting
like
that-
really comfortable in their sexuality and they just feel like it's just another kinky thing to do to get pegged. It's not gay. It's a female. No, I'm just saying like the stereotypical conversations that go on nowadays. Like they think, oh, well, if a female is doing it to me, it's just kinky in our bedroom. But like I said, for me, that's just not for me. Like I want like a masculine, manly man. Like I don't want him to be like pull the peg out or the thing or put the butt plug in me tonight. Like I don't want him to say that shit to me. He need to be like, you put the butt plug in or I'm putting it in you. You know, like that's okay.
So what guys say when you pour the rose out in the bedroom? They be upset.
I mean, I feel like any partner that I have, you know, at this point, like, I mean, I don't know, like my partner right now, like we like all that shit.
Like toys, like you like toys in the bedroom, allow the toys. Cause I don't allow, like I'm a toy retirer. Like I ain't allowing none of that
A
shit.
retirer.
Like bitch, you gonna get us electrocuted.
But no, but see, this is all right. So I'll say this. No, like all right. So I think everything is really like that's a discussion between like the two people involved, right? But I personally, I had to tell my partner like, okay, well, I don't really want to use like the vibration so much because I don't want it to take away from like when you do, you know, give me head or whatever. I want to be able to like come, or I feel like I'm getting other things that can happen from head. I want to be able to, you know, do the things without that all the time. So it's like the zzz can come in for a second, but I don't really want that because I want the sensations on my body to be like so overly stimulated from my partner, like him just breathing on it or whatever. It just makes me just like you know,
lose the senses.
just gets gushy. Yeah, like I don't, because our bodies really will train to a toy.
Yeah, cause
you
it's
know,
like you overstimulating and like, cause that's what I always say. Like you over zapping and shit. You overstimulating yourself to AI. Like you got your pussy set on AI. Like you ain't even got it set for the real thing. You like, no, bitch, I ain't AI. Like you,
right? He trying to be AI, and you wonder why she not coming. It's because sis done did the roles and all the other things too much. Yeah. So it's like no, I think with toys in the bedroom, and but you don't think it's so many toys. There are so many toys, and I'm not talking about just like the typical rose. Like there's a lot of toys.
What's your favorite toy?
There's a lot of gadgets.
What's your favorite toy?
TMI.
What you mean?
TMI.
We on toys. You saying it's all these toys. We educating people. So if you saying it's all these toys, like all right, look, top 5 toys. Like what is a toy that you say people need in the bedroom? Because you like real advocating these toys.
Okay, so all right. My toy, my fave toy right now is actually, it's kind of like oh my god, he gonna kill me. It's kind of like handcuffs, but it's not handcuffs. It's something that basically like you could strap to your, oh my god, I'm gonna kill y'all, yo. It is something that you can basically strap to your ankles and your wrists at the same time.
Binded by the head and feet and fuck like a slave.
It's some real 50 Shades of Grey type shit happening, but anyway, that's
some new shit.
I'm so tired. I'm so tired of y'all. I'm so tired of y'all.
Listen,
that's a good joint. Sound like all yams to me.
Oh my god.
So basically, you need a man that can explore. You ain't dealing with no regular guys.
I like
no
to
A and B guys.
No, I'm gonna be honest. I like to explore though, so it's actually it's kind of nice to be able to sum that up. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
You in a house type girl? Do you fuck outside? Anything spontaneous?
I feel like we're free spirited.
That ain't really tell us, but I guess.
I mean, I feel like
I guess we could do it anywhere.
Yeah, we can do it anywhere.
That's what I got from that.
Yeah, he's on point. He answered it.
Yeah, what do you want to know?
So you think a pretty woman such as yourself can like work in the business and get far in a career without giving them yams up to like somebody, whether it's Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Uncle Diddy.
Oh, Uncle Dave. We is not bringing him into this, especially after what I just said. We is not bringing him into this.
So do you think a woman that's pretty, because that gives pressure, and that's stacked like pancakes, can be able to get a job in the industry without giving up that whoa?
Yeah. But you know what's crazy? I've talked to people who are like at the top of this business, right? I've had conversations with people who got Grammys and and one of the things that they said to me was you can make it in this business, but you will miss out on certain opportunities when you don't want to play in the field, play the games. Just certain things like magazines, just, you know what I mean? So you can make it, but,
It's only a certain level that you're going to
it might just be a certain level, or you might just, I think everybody like journey is different in this business overall. Like you might not do the thing to get ahead, but you still may get ahead. You might still just get the right people, you know what I mean? The right team, the right label, the right, all of that shit. But you just didn't take, a little freaky deaky opportunity that's really not really an opportunity. It's just a way to control. But yeah, like I do feel like, yes, you can still make it in this business, be successful, and not have to like give up the goods.
They be telling you they gonna put you on. They gonna introduce you to the biggest producers. They know fucking.
Yeah, it's
Dr.
crazy
Dre.
because
what they be telling you out here.
I'm gonna say oh my God.
You want
One
me to
more
bomb
time.
in the night?
Let me tell you something.
Tonight.
The one I would say the most frequent line that has ever been said to me that I've heard from so many different people in this business is, "I'm gonna put you in them rooms with the right people, but I need to be able to, come fuck with you, come da with you, like that's the I've heard that line so many times. Yeah, I could introduce you to this person, these people, get you into these rooms, but you're gonna have to do something for me, I've heard that like a lot of times, and I'd be like, oh, well, I guess I'm not. What's so crazy? I guess I'm not going to do the thing, and what's so crazy, if you let time go by. Somehow, and it's just my path I'm walking, I still ended up in them same fucking rooms. Damn. Around those same people that they told me that they would introduce me to if basically I sold myself short in the situation. It took time.
What's meant for you definitely.
But yeah, what's meant for you is meant for you. So it's just like, nah, I'm not doing the things.
Is poly relationships meant for you?
I don't want to be in poly.
Why?
I'm territorial.
Her voice changed when she said,
I don't want to be in poly.
No.
Turn to a whole baby.
I don't want to be in poly.
No poly.
Cause this is my whole thing. Like
Poly don't want a cracker.
No, poly don't want to. Poly gonna get stumped out, beat down. I feel like for me, I'm just like I am a like one man at a time kind of woman, right? I just don't really like sharing either. Like I'm territorial like about a nigga that I'm dealing with. Like not like insecure. Like he go have fun. He go out, get some little dances and shit while he at the club. Like that's cool. I don't care. But sharing you, like I don't want to share you. I personally feel like I'm not strong enough and not willing to do that. And if I ever was to be like, okay, we could try it.
So let's
somebody
make
getting
this,
their ass beat.
So no, listen. So let's make this a real scenario. Like, so you got a friend, right? Mm-hmm. She's a great friend, man, and she lost, her husband, who was a great man. All right. No, let's not make it your friend. Let's make it to a girl that's probably could be possibly cute. You know what I mean? Because your friend, you know what I mean? You don't really got no attraction. Like, we need somebody to attract your curiosity. So you got this man. You don't got to work for no more for the rest of your life. He's paying for everything. He will pay for anything that come out you. If you already got a child, he's handling all that. All you got to do is just chill in this house and be pretty with him and his bitch and you his bitch. Like, y'all both wives. Boom, bam. Like, whatever you want, baby. Like, you going to just be with somebody that's your boyfriend that's going to fuck another bitch anyway and get nothing but hurt feelings. Like, what's going on?
What you going to do?
I don't really like neither one of those little scenarios that you just came out with, because regardless, both of those two little scenarios, I'm leaving regardless. Like, I don't really want to share. I don't want to share. I don't feel like I should have to, because if it was the other way around, if I said, hey, babe, I want another husband. Let's get a nigga in here. I want two niggas and me, and we all a family.
Hey.
But I'm saying,
No,
is you
like-
financially situating this man and all that? Is you making
Yeah.
sure all his kids that he got from the other baby moms
Let's
is
say
cool
if that
too?
was, let's say the shoe was on the other foot. Yes, all that is in place, babe. We get.
I'm sure somebody will take you up on that offer.
See, this I'm not winning in this topic. The reality is I will
Go
stay
ahead,
single.
babe.
Do what you
No,
gotta
the
do.
reality is I will stay single. I'll stay single because I don't feel like I should have to go into poly. And the thing is, I got family members who've done the poly thing, and I've seen so much weird shit. And it's just like, I know that's not for me. It's not for me. It really takes some strong individuals to come together and like have a try for that. But I don't want to do anything that's poly. I don't want to share. I don't want to go cheat. I don't want to go do none of that. I just want to like just have my man, have my husband, and we have as many kids as we want and do our thing in our household. It's too much outside stuff. And regardless, like even if it's just me and my husband, we got to still have a lot of trust. But like another person, I don't know this bitch. Like, I don't care if we get to nowhere, we got to nowhere. It's like, I don't want that. It's just not, it's not what I want. Not only that, like, I don't want to raise my kids around that.
Around what? A community?
Yeah, basically at that point, it's a community. I got 2 little girls. I don't want to raise my daughters seeing their mother in a poly relationship. I'm not about to normalize that to their brain.
Because depending where you at culturally, see, and it's not even, a lot of people be thinking like it's like a Islamic thing, but it's actually,
But it's not.
yeah, like
Because it happens in the African traditions. It happens every
it
religious
actually
tradition.
just started in like the 1865s, like what you call that? When you just with one person, the mono thing or whatever. That just started in like the 1865s because anytime somebody try to say something, I'm like, all right, what book that you who from the Bible, the Torah, the Quran had one bitch? But that's no here or there. That's no here or there. So that's something that the people of the modern and Western world came up with to control family, riches, resources, and all that. And ultimately, it came into a mind state. You get what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying to do anything outside of what makes you feel good, my sister. I would never say that. And I'm not trying to stare you either. I'm just giving history.
Yeah, and I understand it, and I know the history. I know it very well, and I feel like even with all of that being said and known and acknowledged, I still just want, I guess, a Western type of household where it's just me and my partner.
She ain't
And
poly.
holy match, I'm not poly.
Probably
I am
don't
not
want to crack
poly.
her.
I wouldn't even care if I was on the other side, if I was like a little lesbian or something. I wouldn't even if I was lesbian, my stud boyfriend, my stud husband better never. Don't ask me to, like, it wouldn't matter which side of the fence I was on. I just need me and my person, and we could have more kids. We could adopt kids. You got kids, bring them kids. That's all cool. But I don't like sharing.
So you led me to a question. So why is some females are more prone to have sex with other women with a stud as the counterpart opposed to a male like boyfriend? Like that's the one thing that that's weird. Like why is that?
Why she like you basically asking like, all right, she got like a man, but like she cheating and stuff like with a female?
No, basically she has a stud as a boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever.
Okay.
And they go around and they hit bitches together.
They swingers.
On a freaking thing, but that same woman wouldn't have that same energy with a man.
That's okay. So the answer to that, it's like 2 things. It's 2 things with that. One, they are swingers. Okay, that's like an open relationship, but they communicated that. Okay. 2, they don't fuck with niggas. Like they not. You gotta understand, it's all sexual attraction. Like I'm not about to go do the girls. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not about to go do the girls. I like niggas.
You never been with
That's
a
the
woman.
same thing. Like what?
You never been with a woman.
When I was real young, I had a little gay situation that happened, but I was drunk. I don't know about
You don't
that.
count that.
I don't really count it, But it was a gay situation. Like, I was in the club, I was drunk, I blacked out, I came back in, I was kissing a girl on the dance floor. I don't know what was happening. It was some gay shit happening. And I woke up the next day and was like, I'm gay. I didn't know I was gay. You know, it was fucking weird. But like I was on Tequila, like the whole joint. Like it was a whole, like they had to drag me out the club. Like I got in trouble that night and everything. Like it was a wild situation. I went in, I got drunk and turned gay somehow. But no, like no. But that's another funny story for another day. But that's what that is. Like if a like I call them gay lesbian couples, if they like girls and they out smashing girls together, that's because they're lesbians and they don't have a sexual attraction for men.
Yeah, that's real corny.
They don't have. And most like I know.
That's all said.
I know.
That's real fucked up.
It's just like on the social media all day, every day, right? A lot of people giving their own opinions on all this, their experience they're talking about. But I'm talking about specifically everything I just said, right? And women, we're looking at it. And then in the real world, we're dealing and meeting men who like they're not doing really much of anything, or to do anything for us, we got to jump through all these hula hoops, right? Just to get something nice done. We got to go through hell just to receive a gift, basically, right?
Damn.
We got to go through all these
It
tests.
sound bad out here.
No, it's very bad out here. We got to go through all these tests just to be treated correctly, right? Females are tired of that, and so they say, oh, fuck it. I'm going to go to the other side. Yo, I was in the market, right? Earlier this week. It was like 4 studs. And they was like, let me see it, right? Talking to each other. They all threw their fucking hands up and was literally showing their wedding rings, engagement rings. And they was like, yeah, you did it. You did it. And I'm standing in line like, I be goddamn. All these women, I'm scanning my shit out. Like, they all is hyped about being married and being engaged. And I'm just like, you know how hard it is with men to marry women?
No, see, I think with that,
like in these days?
I think, see, a lot of times, a lot of that stuff don't even be lasting, man. I think them.
No,
they
but
be,
see, that's bullshit.
No, I'm saying they be women and they understand women, so they got the
drop. But that's what I'm saying.
You feel what I'm saying? They
because
got the
now the
drop.
women
They
are
know
going
what's
over
wanted.
to the
Yeah.
other
What's
side.
needed right now.
But it's the thing, the women are going to the other side, and we're getting married, and we're getting flowers, and we're getting just becauses. I know, like I said, I know
get it.
a lot
There's some
of
guys that's still doing that. Though.
There's a lot of guys that still
I'm
doing
still
that.
flower
I'm
boy.
still flower boy. That's why I
I'm still
said
just
like
because boy.
it's just that I think
okay.
I think it's the type of male that they look for. That's not the type of boy that get the flowers out. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you might be attracted to a guy with certain caliber or he does a certain thing. So if this person is out there hustling on the block and ducking from bullets and playing his people
I don't like them kind of guys.
like, you really think he gonna give you flowers?
I don't like them
I'm not
kind of
saying
guys.
you in particular, and I just made that scenario not to put that on the
But it's the
community.
thing. I had hood niggas
But-
when I was growing up that was outside doing all that stuff that was giving me flowers. So I just think it's just the men. Like, it's really just the men. Like, and I'm talking about like
Well,
I had some real stubbers, like some hitters, and they still was like, here, babe, here's the.
Cause they the kindest gonna be the kindest emotional people.
They was,
that's like
they was
that.
mean to all them other niggas, but they was like real soft on me. You know,
'Cause
they
you my
was
baby.
real like
Gotta
street
put the
niggas.
flowers out of them.
Yeah, it's like you
I
my
don't know.
baby.
Like
You
maybe,
did-
I don't
Hold on,
know.
let me stop.
we gonna me and brother Filoosh gonna have to look at these dudes you talking about, cause we having a hard
I mean, you
time.
just gonna have to open up your eyes and your ears and look at the social media and look at what niggas is saying on the streets and all that other stuff, because it's everywhere. You just gotta pay attention.
Like, what grade these niggas in?
I think emotionally they are immature people. Emotionally immature. Yeah, so I don't know. I just think that everybody it's just a preference overall though. But people gotta really choose and pick the right people and just really vet people out. And it just works out better like when people do that. You know what I mean? So that's like my conclusion on that.
Are we closing out to an exciting episode? Hopefully we continue with our lovely guest. I know she coming back. I don't know
I
when,
am.
but for sure she will be back on Filoosh Talk. Tell them where to find you at. Tell them, tell them everything.
All right, y'all. So y'all can find me like on the Instagram and the TikTok. It is Iam Onda. So that's IAM_ONDA. And I'm on TikTok and all that. Oh yeah, it's the same thing on YouTube. Like if you search my channel, I am Onda. And I'm streaming on all platforms. So on all platforms is ONDA on all streaming platforms. So yeah, check me out. I'm around.
What about the hit song you performed? You gotta talk
I
about the hit
mean,
single,
the
baby.
song that was my record called Tonight or whatever. It's a cute little interlude situation. So
Yeah, check it out, baby. She kicked it on Filoosh Talk. She did her thing for sure, man. Tapping out though. Another episode of Filoosh Talk. We had a good time, baby. We out.
and we out.